Alright, what's up guys? Had some difficulties there with the recording software that I use. Said I had some sort of error and my fans quit working in the computer, so I had to go and fix it and make it where the fans are spinning. So I'm just here killing guards in Everfrost. This place brings back a lot of memories, actually. I created my first character here. I was a Barbarian rogue, and when I played on the live server. I do regret that decision. I wish I would have started a Shaman. I think I would have got a lot farther in the game than I did before when I played a rogue. Just because I enjoy the Shaman, I enjoy playing it. And, it's funny how you look back on those times and you say, well, I would have done things differently. And you look back on it now and you say, well, I'd have made some people say, instead of a mage, I would have rolled with a necromancer, just, not be so dependent as much. Mages are good too, soloing, they're not really dependent on anybody, but necros, I'd say, are the ultimate class that doesn't have to depend on anybody. They just get the job done themselves in a lot of cases. You can just go pretty much anywhere in the world in solo. And I'll tell you one place that a necro can solo better than I can, and that's at High Keep upstairs, the Nobles. I cannot, I made a video and haven't released it, and I'm not going to, because quite frankly it was an embarrassment. I couldn't even break the camp, and it's just really hard for a shaman that doesn't have like super uber gear and isn't a troll, a barbarian, or a ogre, because let's face it, those races are far superior when it comes to taking hits and getting in there and tank and spank. And usually when you break a camp, you want a lot of gear, and I don't have too much gear, honestly, in this character. I got some gear. I'm what you would call above average, but I'm by no means like uber geared or anything like that. That takes a lot of time, and I'm not there, so I need to keep dropping rusty two-handed stuff. I don't remember if they drop any fine steel swords. I really don't remember. I don't know how much the rusty stuff is going for by a vendor. I do know that when I was here, and maybe they dropped fine steel, I was selling it at the vendor on another character. So I have another character here. It's a barbarian that that I'm planning on using for like a just like a what you would call like a sell bot, like go to the East Common Lands, you transfer all your gear from whoever you want to sell with, and then go to East Common Land and put most of the gear on that character you want to sell, and that's like your cash cow, pretty much. Just like in the old days, back when you had the bazaar, and you go there, you'd make a character just specifically for that, but you had to share a bank. So the only problem is getting somebody to transfer the money you make while being honest about it. You probably ask your guild to do it. There's not too many honest people left in the world, but I have faith in this game that there's honest people that still play. But yeah, this place brings back a lot of memories. I kind of got off track talking about what I would have done and things like that. I would have made a barbarian shaman, but anyways, it was what it was. Made a barbarian rogue. Not very sneaky. Really big, bulky, slow, just can't see very well. You know, all of them, all the negatives. I mean, pretty much you as a rogue, really the only thing you had as an advantage, and honestly, you could just select a dwarf and have more of an advantage than, you know, any barbarian, because the strength is comparable to each other, and that's the main reason anyone would want to start a barbarian, is because they just start out with a better base strength, so you get higher backstabs right off the bat. But in the end game, it doesn't matter. Once you're fully buffed and there's a cap, I mean, you're capped out. That's it. I mean, a dark elf is just as strong as you are. Oh shit. A dark elf is just as strong as you are. That's the sad thing about it, when you think about it like that. And it's true, though. It's true, because, you know, I had people tell me back in the day, oh shit, you know, this guy, he's you know, he's a halfling, warrior. We don't want him. I'm like, so? What's it matter? Once he gets fully buffed, he's, I mean, just as good as any other warrior is. Except the only thing that ogres have that nobody else has in the game, and this is good for shamans too, is they're immune to frontal stuns. They cannot be stunned from the front. Which, if you're tanking a mob, that's great. You know, you can't be stunned from the front. But if you're an Ixar shaman, or if you're a barbarian shaman, or any other shaman, you can't do that. You get stunned, and then you get hit 15 times, and you die. That's the way it works, unfortunately. Sometimes it's just the way life goes. But yeah, I'm getting rather dangerous here, so I'm gonna take a few steps backwards and just kind of chill here, take some rest time. See, and that's what I mean by saying that my gear is not really uber. I got 2,095 mana. That's alright, I guess. Actually, you know what? You know what would be better? If I actually equip my necklace that's... Oh shit. That's supposed to be on. I think he's running after me. Yeah, he is, that bastard. It's alright though. He's gonna start running really soon. He'll start running really soon. I'm gonna run him through the pit, and bam, he's gonna run away like a little bitch. 19% life. Come here, you little bitch. I'll slow him down. There we go. That's a nice hit. That's a nice hit on him. Yeah, the thing I like about the barbarian area, though, here killing guards, is the spawn time is fast, but like I said, it really drains me on mana. And I know I could use lower level spells to root rot and stuff, but I probably should. That's a good idea. Just sitting here talking about it and give myself better ideas. Like, why don't I use, 3 lower level spells and have the same power, maybe even less mana than using... Aha! They do drop fine steel. You see that? I've just been getting extremely unlucky with drops. So they do drop fine steel. It is confirmed that the Barbarian Guards drop fine steel two-handed swords, which sell for an amazing amount to a vendor that likes you, which is why I created a Barbarian here. Get the most out of my money. And like I said, just transfer it later on, Oh, snap. Fuck. What the fuck happened?